What's going on, y'all? Dwayne Dixon of Success of a Nation. And yes, you might recognize I'm sounding a little crazy today. I don't know what's going on. I think it's cold or I'm coming down with something, but rest assured you're going to look past all of that when you hear what my next guest is bringing to the table. Her name is Ansylla, and she's representing a company called CryptoVibes.com. She's a cryptocurrency specialist, guru extraordinaire, investor, more importantly. And her mission is to bring cryptocurrency to women 40 and over, because I'm assuming that's when things change for her and her life has never been the same. So we both have similar interests and similar goals. I very much want our community to be more involved in cryptocurrency. I, for one, feel it's a financial revolution going on right under our noses. So I will not be guilty of not providing you the information, that's for sure. So without further ado, I'm just going to cut to the chase, fade out, and fade in to my latest interview with Ansylla of CryptoVibes.com. Enjoy. All right, so I've got Ansylla here with CryptoVibes.com. She is a crypto specialist, and I'm more than excited to have you on today. I think what you're doing is fantastic. I think the need for us to get this information out there is critical. Mm-hmm. So I can't thank you enough for coming on, and I'm just gonna, sit back and just allow you to do your thing with a few questions here and there. All right?
Sure, let me turn this off. I'm sorry. Yes, thank you for inviting me on. It's my pleasure. I could talk about crypto all day long.
Well, that's good. That's good. We need that. We need that. So before we get started, how did you get into this? How did you get into cryptocurrency?
By sheer happenstance. So I was I was in corporate first, like most people, and was not, that corporate was not for me at all. Right. So, at that point, it's either you work for someone else or you work for yourself. So I started my own natural hair care business, which was fantastic. I loved it. I got to travel. I taught all across the US. I taught in the UK and France and Spain. Okay. And it was an amazing part of my life. But about 12 years in, I said, okay, I really want to do something different. But what? I knew I didn't want to get a job, heaven forbid. And I didn't want to go back to school. So I was just kind of like, I guess I'll keep doing hair then. That was it. Right. Okay. Until June 2017, I had a client in the chair, had a panic attack, full blown, almost fainted, terrible, terrifying experience. Wow. Yes. And that moment, I realized how trapped I felt. I just really felt like this was just beginning to be a burden. Based off the client's panic attack, you felt... No, it was my panic attack. Oh, you were having it. I'm thinking you're saying the client had... No, I had the panic attack. Okay, yes. Okay. First time ever, first and last time. It was horrible. it was horrible. And it was just my wake-up call. Like, okay, you want to do something different. You just need to make a decision what you're going to do. Yeah. And, at that point, I was planning a trip to Ghana. And I said, I'm just going to shut the salon down. I'm going to go to Ghana and I'm going to come home and figure it out. So with no real plan. Went back to the motherland. Huh? Right. I found myself. I understand. It makes sense. It was such an amazing experience. I would just encourage everyone to go to Africa at some point. Just pick a country and just go. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been to Kenya and Egypt.
So
Oh, Kenya. Yeah.
I'm very familiar with Africa. So no, but I'm all ears. I'm listening.
Right. It's
But we're in
okay.
Africa now.
Right. So, you know, I had a wonderful time. I came back. I didn't really have a significant amount of money saved, but I said, okay, well, let's see what happens. So I started to just really think about, what do I want to do?
Right.
And I said, you know, the years are passing. Time is becoming more and more precious. I want my time back. You
Yeah.
know, just working all the time, being an entrepreneur. And if anyone's in the service business, they can tell you your life is run by your calendar. You know, you're there, you have to be there for the clients, you have to be on all the time.
Isn't that
It's
the
a
truth?
lot.
That's
It's
a
a
lot.
lot. And you
Yeah,
don't
for sure.
realize it until you get out of it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I want my time back. I had to find a way to earn money without working. And that was my goal.
Okay.
I said, there's got to be a way.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, I thought about wealthy people. I said, wealthy people don't punch clocks. You know, their
Right.
money works.
That's right.
I didn't have a lot to start with, so I needed to figure something out.
Yeah.
And just that quest led me to cryptocurrency. And I started to learn, and then I started to profit, and then I started to profit some more.
Wow.
And I said, okay, I need to tell my people about this, because they don't know that this is an option over here.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's obviously changed things for you.
Oh, let me tell you, not having to set an alarm clock, that's life right there.
I know.
That is life.
I know. That's why we're able to do this right now. So I
Exactly.
completely understand. Let me ask you something. I'm curious. What was your first investment that took you from trying to figure it out to being, you know, financially free?
My first significant investment was Ethereum.
Ethereum. Okay.
Ethereum. So I got Ethereum at $200 a coin.
Ooh, stop playing. They at 4,000 right now, 4,300 today or something like that.
Yes. So that was the thing. Yeah. that was the thing for me. I had a few things before that, but Ethereum was kind of the coin that changed the game for me.
Okay. So you talking like 2017, 16, something like that?
19-ish.
19-ish. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fantastic. So Ethereum was the one that sort of catapulted you a little bit.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let me say this too. I don't want anyone to think that there's some magic formula, or that, you know, you're going to get a coin and in 2 weeks you're going to be a millionaire. That's
right.
It's possible because it happens, but it's unlikely. So I just encourage you to understand what you're getting yourself into. Don't just listen to these, you know, news headlines that people are pumping up this coin or that coin.
Crypto,
Understand.
Doge, and now the latest Shiba news. So yeah.
Right. So just learn the game first. I want to say that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, can you give us some gems on what that consists of? Learning the game first. Is crypto like stocks where you read the charts and things of that nature, or is there something else that you look for to determine the company to go with? Because now there's like 10,000 crypto coins out there. Mm-hmm. So it's just gotten a little overwhelming, you know, to say the least. What would be your suggestion for someone getting involved? What do they look for?
So what I do, well, first of all, to answer your first question, is crypto like stocks? In a sense, because yes, you can definitely read the charts. You can see the ups and downs. That is not my forte. I am not a trader. I don't read charts. Okay. I know that sounds crazy. I've tried it. My mind doesn't operate that way.
I get it.
Understanding the technicals and the charts is fantastic, because that is important. But because I don't, I depend a lot on community.
Okay.
And people need to understand that cryptocurrencies succeed or fail because of their community.
Right.
So although the charts are an important part, when you're seeing what's being said, what's being discussed, what's the plan for the coin, that also should affect your decision. So I actually wrote a book. It's an ebook called Start Your Crypto Journey in 3 Simple Steps. And one of the steps is understanding how to evaluate not only coins, but exchanges. So when you can understand, what you're getting and where you're getting it to make sure that that's going to be the best option for you,
Right.
That's a big part of the game.
Okay. Okay. So is that involved like reading the news and seeing what's up and coming, or seeing what a crypto or particular coin is being utilized for? I've been doing a lot of my research, and that's what I'm seeing. Polkadot is specifically for this, and the founder of Ethereum left Ethereum, is now doing Polkadot. That's one I've got my eye on because it's only $45 right now as opposed to 4,000. So I'm looking at things like that as well, but I just figured I would ask you that. Is that part of your strategy as well? Or?
It is definitely looking at the white paper, looking at what the market cap is, what's the hourly or the 24-hour trading volume. It kind of gives you an indication of what's going to happen. But crypto is so volatile.
Yes,
I have coins that I've been holding. They've been worthless for a long time.
Right.
But, I keep it because they didn't cost me much. And one day, who knows? Look at Doge. Out of nowhere, Doge just shot up,
Right.
So
did you ride that wave by chance when Elon was on and he's saying Doge and Doge to the moon and all of that? Did you ride that or no?
I have some Doge. Okay. I still have some Doge. I try not to pay too much attention to the celebrities just because it's annoying. Not that they have an impact, but it's unfortunate, in my opinion, that they have an impact.
I know.
If that makes sense,
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, I have some Doge, and I do like meme coins. A lot of people don't like meme coins. Some people don't even like altcoins. Yeah. I just encourage people to get an understanding, because that's what makes the difference. When you understand, it doesn't matter what the noise is. You know how to move forward. And when I talk about community, like I'm in a couple of really solid groups where we talk about cryptocurrency, because I'm not the technical expert. I listen to the people I know what they're talking about. So connecting with a good group of people to get information to help you make your decision. Not that you just do it whatever they tell you, but they give you direction in order for you to say, okay, well, let me check this out, or let me check that out. And the good thing about cryptocurrency is there's a lot of information out there. And the bad thing about cryptocurrency is there's a lot of information out there. So
you're right about that.
Yeah, it's important to me to, there are like maybe 5 people I follow and that I listen to. 5 people, like I might watch their YouTube videos and I might get feedback about something that they're saying. So it's just, you can't listen to everything. You can't listen to everybody. You will lose your mind.
I get it.
You can't get into everything. And I'll be honest, I've been in certain circles and they're constantly, pumping up something and talking about something. And you almost feel like, oh, I got to get this. I got to get that. And I have to reel myself back. It's like, no, you don't. Just calm down. Stop stressing. Right. So don't feel like you have to keep up with it all, because it's not possible.
There you go. There you go. No, that's good advice. That's great advice, in fact. Speaking of people that you follow, would you have any recommendation of one, or someone that you would recommend for others trying to educate themselves?
Yes. I usually don't give out a lot of specifics for public view, but I'll share one. Okay. It's okay. I'll share. You know who I do like? I think they give great information. Is Earn Your Leisure on YouTube.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They give good information.
They do. Ian Dunlap. Yeah. Earn Your Leisure on Market Mondays. Yep.
Yes. Yep. There's a few. I follow like a few Instagram profiles, because they kind of give like the news in a headline. I don't have to read the whole article, but it's something I feel I want to know. Like Crypto Crunch app news. I think they give good information. Okay. On Instagram. Okay. I'm trying to think who else. I'm drawing blanks right now. Yeah. CoinGecko, of course, CoinGecko,
right.
Recent information, right.
Right. Okay. Well, no.
I would just say to focus on a few things and just listen to those people. That's, my thought.
I think those are great places to start. I've got a couple of people that I've just recently been turned on to. So I'm sort of in that phase right now. I put some money a few years back in a few currencies and just sort of turned my back on it, and I use Coinbase as a wallet. We're going to get into that as well. I'm just curious as to what your thoughts are about that. But this week, in fact, I'm doubling down. And so I thought it was just real timely that here it is, you and I are having the opportunity to talk. And this is the week I've decided, no, it's time. It's just time. So about that, digital wallets, these are basically, well, I'll let you explain what digital wallets are. And do you have any recommendations, one over the other? I know there's some gas prices associated with it and all of that. So maybe you can speak to that.
So when it comes to wallets, I think what some new people find overwhelming is that you need different wallets and you need different exchange accounts depending on the cryptocurrency you want to get involved in. Right. So they feel like I have to open another account, and it's unfortunate, but yes, you do. If you want that coin right now, it's on that exchange, you have to open it.
Right.
But when it comes to just wallets, of course, MetaMask is a good go-to. I've had no issues whatsoever with MetaMask.
Okay.
Exodus wallet is another one.
What's that? What's the second one?
Exodus.
Exodus. Okay.
Yeah. So for people who are less familiar with cryptocurrency, let me just explain the difference between a wallet and an exchange. So a wallet is just like the wallet in your bag or your pocket. It stores your coins. That's where your coins sit. An exchange is where you're actually buying, selling, trading. It's a platform that allows you to do different things with your coins. Okay. So when you're talking wallet, typically just think storage. And if you're talking exchange, just think activity.
Okay.
So you mentioned Coinbase, which I think Coinbase is an excellent gateway because it's just really simple to use.
Right.
However, my preferred exchange is crypto.com. Okay. It's an app only available on your device. They don't have a website version.
Right.
But it's my favorite. I've used it. It's like my go-to. I've used it for 4 years, the whole time I've been in crypto, and great customer service. And again, no real issues to speak of. Okay. So I think that it's also easy. Excuse me. And I like Coinbase also because it has, many of them are getting them now, but Coinbase is one of the earlier exchanges to have a Visa card that enables you to spend your cryptocurrency.
Yes.
And Coinbase gives you free CRO tokens when, like almost like a cashback on your credit card. Right. They give you cryptocurrency when you use your debit card. And I was just posting this morning, just an example of what you can do without even spending any money. So I get free CRO tokens because I refer people to the platform and because I use my card. So every single CRO token that I own has been free. So about a week ago, maybe a little longer, CRO was at about 24 cents maybe. Okay. This morning, it's at 73 cents.
And it was free.
It was free. Every single token I have is free. So it's heading to that dollar. We were celebrating this morning. And again, you open your account, you tell people about it, or you use your Visa card, you get free tokens, which can be exchanged or changed into free money.
That's beautiful.
It's nothing a beautiful wrong with thing. That. It's a beautiful thing. And what was my goal? Make money without working. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So speaking of that, you were talking about the wallets and the exchanges. So crypto.com is an exchange, right? Yes. Okay. And so with Coinbase, that would be considered an exchange. What is considered a wallet?
MetaMask is a wallet. Exodus is a wallet. What's the Tron one? Drawing a blank.
Just those two in general.
Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet.
Okay.
And there's the one that starts with a K. I have that one too. Oh, give me a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm guessing. My phone's right here. It's Clever. That's one I can think of.
Okay.
Clever with a K.
Okay.
Voyager. That's another one.
Now,
Yeah.
having said all of that, you gave us some great information. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recommend people use wallets or the exchanges? Or, because I do follow this technical guy, I've got to get his name as well, Ansylla, but he suggests going directly to, because that is in essence what cryptocurrency is all about, being decentralized. When you go to crypto.com, you're essentially centralizing yourself as opposed to being what crypto was all about in the first place. Can you speak to that?
So yes, I've had this conversation before as well. So here's the thing. You can get cryptocurrency in decentralized platforms. That's definitely an option.
Okay.
However, if you want to spend that cryptocurrency, in most places, there are businesses that will allow you to spend your cryptocurrency to pay for their goods and services. Yes, they do exist.
Starbucks, for instance, or
Whole
Tesla.
Foods, yes, BMW, right. AT&T, right? You can do that. However, you can't pay your mortgage with cryptocurrency yet. Right. So if you want to then convert your cryptocurrency into dollars, once you enter into the dollar space, you're in central land. So it just depends on what you're doing. If your intent is to keep your cryptocurrency, you're only going to keep it and use it at places that accept cryptocurrency, you can stay decentralized. Okay. If you want to then convert it into the real world, once you enter the dollar land, that's it. You know, you're gonna have
to become centralized anyway.
Because you can't convert it otherwise.
Okay. Okay,
so
that makes sense.
That. Yeah.
That makes sense. Gas prices, is that the term that they use? I'm sort of just being rhetorical, but some are more expensive than others. I've found that out again through my research. I'm going hard this week. I'm just letting you know, Ansylla. So, we might even have to have a little conversation offline before I drop some real, some real money on some stuff. I want to, talk to one of the experts. But can you speak to the prices associated with moving in and out?
So the term gas prices or gas fees, yes, that is specific to Ethereum transactions. Okay. So when you're getting an Ethereum transaction processed, so to speak, yes, you have to pay a gas fee, and they are typically more expensive than anybody else. Right. I am not a tech person. I cannot begin to explain why that is. Yeah. But that's how it is. But that's how it is. This is why a lot of new coins are coming out to give people alternatives to Ethereum. Yes. So if you go back to the beginning, Bitcoin was amazing, amazing. Yep. It, kind of set the stage, and it allowed that digital transfer of value. Right. Okay. So what Ethereum did, Ethereum came along and said, well, Bitcoin's great, but let's create a platform that allows more flexibility.
And it's faster.
Yeah. So Ethereum put a platform in place that allows a lot of the decentralized finance options that we have. Okay. So we could never do that with Bitcoin, but we can do it with Ethereum. Okay. So I think that because Ethereum is kind of the first to have that ability, that's why the fees were so high and have been so high. Okay. But now you have Matic coming out and Solana.
Right. And so, Solana's doing real well too, by the way.
Yes. So now you have these other platforms that are giving Ethereum a run for its money. Yeah. Ethereum is still my first love. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
But, and they're going to do something that's going to be less expensive, and probably someone else is going to come along with something else and make it less expensive. Right. That's just, how it works.
Yeah, that's the nature of the business. Okay. I got you. In terms of investing, you can speak to this if you feel comfortable or not, but uh, you being in the business, do you have any ones that really stand out to you, or at least are worthy of researching?
I won't name a specific coin,
Okay.
but because of what's happening in technology in general, for example, Facebook becoming Meta,
Right.
and this explosion of NFTs and the ridiculous amounts of money people are spending and earning in NFTs.
Right.
I would say if you're just going to research something, look into gaming coins. Gaming coins are a safe bet. A pretty safe bet.
Good choice. Yeah. Because with that, people are literally buying things inside of virtual reality.
Mm-hmm.
And they're using Bitcoins to buy their guns and their gun games, or it's crazy.
It's crazy. Seriously, it's crazy.
Real estate inside
virtual real estate. Exactly. So I was talking to one of my colleagues yesterday, and she has a 17-year-old son. And honestly, I haven't played a game since like Pac-Man, so I don't know what's going on in the game.
I'm Centipede.
I do remember Centipede. But she's telling me her son comes and, Mom, give me $50. I want to buy a gas station in whatever game he's playing. I want to say it's Decentraland, but I'm not sure. So she gave me $50. Yeah, and he bought mana. That's the coin.
Right.
So as people buy gas, he gets mana. So she kept hearing, and he's not really paying attention to the dollar value. He's just playing the game.
Right.
She looks up how much he has in mana and what it's worth.
Right.
So she gave him $50 whenever. And as of yesterday, it's worth over 4,000.
Mana?
Mana, I think that's what she said. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. The token that they use in this game. In real life, it's worth
that they use. Okay. Wow.
Because he's selling gas and he sells something else at the gas station, and people are coming in and buying it in a virtual world. It's amazing.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So mana would be a coin, even not that you're recommending mana, but that might be something to look at.
It could be something to look at. Again, I don't know thing one about those coins. Yeah.
I get it.
But that's what people are using. So if you want to get into something that's going to be lucrative and pretty long term, I think gaming is a good way to go.
There you go. There you go. I think that's great advice. Lastly, what are your thoughts on Bitcoin? I know that's the granddaddy. I've heard from a number of different investors. They're like, listen, forget about all the rest. If you have $1, $5, $10, $100, put it in Bitcoin regularly and watch your money grow. What are your thoughts on that?
So it's true. Bitcoin is a pretty sure bet. I think that everyone could have a little Bitcoin. It wouldn't hurt.
Right.
But if you're talking about gaining significantly, Bitcoin might not be your best option, because if you think about it, right now, Bitcoin is about 60,000. And although many people say it's going to be worth millions, but let's say within the next year or so, even if it reaches 300,000, that's only a 5x gain. I mean, I'm saying only, but that's pretty good, a 5x gain. But if you look at your meme coins, as people refer to them, that are worth less than a penny. Let's say SHIB, for example, it's worth way less than a penny.
Right.
And even if that SHIB gets to a penny, you're looking at possibly a 10, 15x gain.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as opposed to if you had $1,000 of SHIB, that might become 10, 15,000. But if you have $1,000 of Bitcoin, that might become 5,000. So it depends on what you're looking at, what you want to do. So personally, I do have my fair share of meme coins, and they've done right by me. So I
Okay,
don't
there you go.
complain at all.
Right, right.
Yeah, I just believe in diversifying. A lot of people just fall into this school of thought that this is the best way to do it or this is the only way to do it. And that goes against everything crypto is about. Crypto is about do what you want to do.
Yeah, yeah,
So if you
exactly.
want crypto short-term gains, do that. You want long-term, do that. You want both, do that. So I have a little bit of everything because I like options and I
Right.
just don't believe putting all my eggs in one basket.
Okay. No, I got you. And I think I've even heard you mention before that you use like the Bitcoins and the Ethereum as your savings account
Mhm.
and the others as sort of like what you live on or your
Exactly.
checking account, if you will. So
Exactly.
I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that really does make a lot of sense. Well, in closing, I know you've got a lot going on. Crypto Vibes is the name of your website, is all. In addition to that, being your Instagram name as well. If people want to find out more about what you're doing, I know you've got an ebook that you're promoting and you always doing all types of stuff. So why don't you just speak to that and let everyone know where they can find you.
Yes, cryptovibes.com. That's vibes with a Z. And that's my link tree. So everything that I'm doing is on that page because in addition to having my consistent stuff like my ebook, Start Your Crypto Journey in 3 Simple Steps, like my event in January, the Grown Women Crypto Financial Independence Summit. Check that
Okay.
out. It's actually a free online event.
Okay.
So you can come and get free information. But if you want to get some of the bonuses and the perks, like meeting the presenters, getting giveaways and other good stuff like access to the recordings, then there's an all access pass option that is currently $97 early bird that will increase after November 30th. All of this information is on my link tree, but you'll also find other things that I'm doing. Like I'm doing an event tonight, a paid webinar where I'm going to walk people through step by step to get started in cryptocurrency because not everybody likes to jump on YouTube and follow along. Some people like you to hold their hand. So
Yeah.
that's what I offer some hand holding services.
Good
So people
deal.
feel comfortable, and it can be scary and intimidating when you're brand new. So I'm there to just help them get started.
Oh man, I think that's great. I think that's fantastic. Well, listen, you are a breath of fresh air. I'm telling you,
Thank
you
you.
offered a lot of insight today that everyone can use. I like your angle about helping women over 40. I'm assuming that's because of when you got started, perhaps, or well, no, you haven't made it to 40 yet. You're about in your mid 30s, but you get the point. You get
Send
the
me the
point.
bill for that. I'll pay you later.
But no, I think that's fantastic, and it's well needed. I think we are in the midst of a financial revolution. I really feel that way, and I do not want us to miss out. I just don't. So yeah, I think people like you are extremely essential in what we're trying to do here.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, I do reach out specifically to women over 40 because in this space, it is a male dominated space
Yeah.
and it's a young male dominated space. So it can be difficult sometimes, at least it was my experience, just to connect with the right people to get information that you need, to get the help that you need. So, it's just it's easier when you're comfortable with people, when you feel like they understand you, when they
Right.
present information in the way that you can follow. So
Yeah.
that's what I focus on. And my eldest member is 82. And she is
82.
no joke.
Wow.
She is 82 and she is serious. She is
Wow.
making
Oh, so
serious
she
money in
really making some
cryptocurrency.
money too.
Oh yes. Yeah. And don't play. She does not don't play with my crypto. She is a riot. So
That's
yeah,
good.
look, we grown women, we out here cryptoing too. So
Yeah,
that's what I
yeah.
do. Just help them keep up.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Mhm.
Well, keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
I'm about to get off of here and do a little promotional video for what we just talked about, and just let people know about you and all that you've got going on so they can follow you and get your books and whatever else, that may come available in the future. So
I
I
appreciate
think,
that.
yeah. I think that's a real necessary thing. So, again, thank you so much. And until the next time, you take care of yourself. Okay.
Likewise. Thanks for the invitation. I really enjoyed it, and I'll be talking to you.
Okay. Well, thanks again.